I want to know who you got in your top five, because I got my top five ready. And I know Ace got his top five ready. So who in your top five?
Oh my gosh, you got money back, I see.
Because it's the top five every week. Yo, what's good, y'all? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's that top five every week. You know what I mean? To my right, I got my co-host. I got my boy Ace. What's good, Ace?
We here, baby. Ace Lombardi. Top five. Let's get at it again.
You already know, man. Like I said, every week, we put a little spin on it, man. We're not going to keep giving y'all the same stuff every week. And this week, we going with running backs, man.
Facts.
Do 6 weeks of action. We got some stuff for y'all, man. We got something for your ass, man. So, Ace, give us your top five, man. You ready?
Yeah, let's go. Top five, man. You already know, man. So at number five, I'm rolling with Breece Hall. Breece Hall from the Jets right now has 426 yards. He only has 68 attempts. Coming off an injury, look at how he doing for that offense with Zach Wilson, who's a bum. Even though they beat the Eagles last week, you know, we got to give them their props for beating the Eagles. But the way Breece Hall has been running that rock and sharing the backfield with Dalvin Cook, he's a bar none stud, easily. At number four, I got your boy Zach Moss. Zach Moss is having a great season, 466 yards to replace the running back Taylor. And what he's doing, he looks good at number four. I got to give him his props. At number three, I got to bring him up, bro. You know I'm an Eagles fan, but Shoodah picked him up for me in the waivers. Shout out to DeAndre Swift. That whole Eagles offense wouldn't even be running. You seen what Jalen Hurts did last weekend through them 3 picks, but the offense wouldn't be the offense without DeAndre Swift. Number two, you already know, man. I got a Miami Dolphin on here. A-Chain, even though he's hurt, putting up big numbers. Shout out to A-Chain and what he's doing to be out for a week and still be number 3 in rushing. Big numbers. When he get that ball, he tote that rock, it could be going for 103 yards. Shout out to A-Chain. Number 1, leads the league in touchdowns, leads the league in yards from scrimmage, leads the league in rush yards. I mean, he does everything. And as you can see, when he got hurt, the 49ers couldn't even beat the Browns. Shout out to your boy, you already know, Christian. CMC, Ed McCaffrey's son. Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers, number 23.
Facts. That's a great list, man. We got a couple of the same things, a little bit different, man. And I'm gonna jump right into mines. At number 5, I'm going with Travis Etienne, man, from the Jags. The Jags is 4-2. Travis Etienne is number 6 on the rushing list, man, with 454 yards off 113 attempts. He's tied for number 4 for the most 20-plus or more yards rushing. He's the number 2 running back and reception yardage with 172 reception yards for a running back. You know what I mean? The only one that has more yards than him is CMC. He has 5 rushing touchdowns and no receiving touchdowns. He's a big factor for that Jaguars offense. Yep. Number 4, I got Kyren Williams for the Rams.
Yep.
Rams is 3-3. They middle of the pack teams, but they got a star-studded lineup, man. And for Kyren Williams, he's definitely one of the bright spots on the Rams offense. He's number 4 on the yardage list for running backs. He has 456 yards off of 97 attempts. He's top 5 in rushing TDs with 6 TDs, and he has 13 receiving receptions with 105 receiving yards. He's gonna be the future of running backs in the league, man, and I think that offense is set perfect for him. You know what I mean? He doesn't draw enough attention for defenses to want to stop him, but he's that great of a running back that it's hard for any team to stop him. My top 3, man, I was flip-floppy about, and not flip-floppy because of anything. It's just that these last 3 dudes I'm going to talk about, man, is 3 studs.
Definitely. Straight
up. And the order can be debatable, and I'm here to debate with y'all, man, and anybody think any differently, man. And for my number 3 dude, I'm going to go with Raheem Mostert from the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to give y'all a couple of stats, one of the reasons why I picked him. Mostert is on a team with 4 top 5 skill position players. And he's one of those 4. And his numbers, he's number 7 in yards. And that's not the big factor. He's number 7 on the running back list in yards with 429 yards. But he's number 1 in touchdowns for running back with 9 touchdowns on the season. And like you said earlier, what makes that great is that Mostert only has 75 rushing attempts. So in 75 rushing attempts, he has 429 yards with 9 touchdowns. He also has 2 receiving touchdowns and 145 receiving yards. He's tied for number 4 for the most 20-plus yards of a running back with 4. And then he's tied for number 5 with the most 40-plus yards rushing. Now, if that's not incredible, man, I don't know what is, man. Like, it's new era what we seeing here. And him being number 3 for me and my number 2 guy makes it the perfect Batman and Robin duo that we've seen in a long time from 2 running backs, because my number 2 guy is Devon A-Chain, his teammate from the Miami Dolphins. The reason I like A-Chain is because the yards that he puts up and the stats that he puts up is with minimal attempts. He has the least amount of attempts for a running back to be number 3 on the most yards rushing. He has 460 total yards, which is number 3 for a running back. He has the lowest rushing attempts at only 38 attempts. He's number 1 for most 20-plus yards rushing. He's number 1 for most 40 yards plus rushing. And he's number 6 on the running back touchdown list with 5 rushing touchdowns and 2 receiving touchdowns. For a rookie, it's going to be debatable between him and Puka Nacua from the Rams. Who's going to go rookie of the year, man? And
CJ.
I like the competition. I mean, CJ the league is going to lean towards him because he's a quarterback. But what we seeing from these 2 dudes is unprecedented as different skill positions. One is a running back, one is a receiver, and they putting up these numbers, these type of numbers, you know what I'm saying? On decent squads. They're not on bum squads. And my number 1 guy, man, I agree with you, man, is CMC. It's hard for you to not to have CMC as number 1. If you have a number 2, it still be debatable, depending on what type of debate you come with, what type of facts you bring, what type of statistics you bring to the table. But I'll give you my statistics, what I know. He's number 1 in rushing yards, 553 yards through 6 weeks. He's number 1 in receiving yards for a running back, 177 receiving yards. He's number 2 in rushing touchdowns for a running back with 7. And he's number 3 in the most 40-plus yards rushing with 2. So in 4 statistical categories, he's top 3. He's not even top 5. He's top 3 in 4 statistical running back categories out of a running back. On a team that they could arguably be top 1, 2, or 3 team in the NFL right now that has weapons. He's out there with Ayuk. He's out there with Kittles. He's out there with Debo. He got a decent quarterback in Brock Purdy. So he has a decent team. And for him to still be able to put up these numbers as a running back says that he is numero uno, man. Yep. CMC, number 1. Keep it up. Definitely. We're going to go into our next segment, which you already know. Our next segment is...
Damn, homie, the fuck happened to you?
So I'm going to set it all for us, man. And on this segment, man, we highlight some of the most non-interesting or interesting flops of the week. And I'm going to go left with this, man, because I got not only 1, I got 2 picks. I'm going to call them BOGOs, man. Buy 1, get 1. And they go to 2 of the top teams that was undefeated, the Niners and the Eagles. And I'm going to tell you the reason I give it to both of them, and I'm not going to go too deep into the Eagles, but I'm going to go deeper into the Niners because that was more far-fetched than anything that we might have saw coming. The Niners lost to the sorry-ass Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns didn't even have their starting quarterback in Deshaun Watson. They came in with Phillip Walker. But not only that, the Niners got beat by field goals. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, literally beat the Niners. He scored 12 points off of field goals, and that literally just about beat the Niners with 1 touchdown. And I'll go through it. He had a 42-yard field goal in the 3rd quarter, a 46-yard field goal in the third quarter, a 50-yard field goal in the fourth quarter, and a 29-yard field goal in the fourth quarter with a minute and 40 left for the Cleveland Browns to take the lead. So you mean to tell me with all that firepower you guys got out there in San Francisco, you guys can't score more than 17 points on the Cleveland Browns?
Real deal.
And we arguing that you guys are a top team? Nah, this can't be happening. But not only that, though, Ace. Not only that.
Facts.
Let's do some other stats between the Niners and Browns. Total yards of the entire game, Cleveland Browns, 334. San Francisco 49ers, 215.
Damn, homie.
Crazy.
Negative.
Crazy.
Total passing yards, Cleveland Browns, 174. San Francisco 49ers, 107.
Damn, homie.
Crazy.
Total rushing yards, Cleveland Browns, 160. 49ers, 108.
Damn, homie.
And total yards per play, Cleveland Browns, 4.8 yards per play. San Francisco 49ers, 3 yards per play.
Damn, homie.
So that means that you lost to the Cleveland Browns on offense and on defense.
Damn, homie. The fuck happened to you?
Unfreaking acceptable, Niners. Then I'm going to jump right into your boys,
Facts.
the Eagles. And the reason I say I don't want to go too deep into the Eagles because the Eagles at least played a defensive juggernaut in the NFL in the New York Jets.
Facts.
Offensively, they ain't shit.
They got it.
Defensively,
Got it.
they are the
Defense
top.
is the top.
They
Top.
one of the top. They're not the top, but they up there with the top shotters
Right.
in defense. But yet again, it was a kicker's day because you guys got beat by field goals.
Facts.
Greg Zerlin had 4 field goals. And I'm gonna just break it down to you. These two statistics that lost Philadelphia the game. Second quarter, Greg Zerlin hit a field goal, 43 yards, that gave the Jets 3 points. The score was 7-3, Philadelphia. Philly came back and scored. Greg Zerlin, then hit another field goal in the second quarter, 42 yards. That gave y'all 14-6.
Facts.
Philadelphia. Everything's looking good. It's looking like an easy win. Second quarter again, before halftime, Greg Zerlin comes back again. 35-yard field goal, 14-9.
Facts.
We like, oh, it's starting to be a game. Now it's halftime. 14-9 halftime. We come out in the third quarter. The Philadelphia Eagles could not score the ball in the second half of this game. Not a field goal, not a touchdown, not a safety, not a nothing. Once again, third quarter, Greg Zerline comes down, 38-yard field goal, 14-12. Next thing you know, your guy in your top 5, Breece Hall,
Facts.
right down the plug,
Yep.
straight up the middle, touchdown. And then to put the icing on the cake, they let 72-year-old Randall Cobb get a 2-point conversion.
Facts.
Damn, homie.
What the? This is why y'all getting that.
Damn, homie. The fuck happened to you?
You know what I mean? So y'all boys got to tighten up. Ace, what you got, man? What you got?
We on the same page, bro. We on the same page. You took the words out of my mouth, but I'm calling niggas out. I ain't calling the team. First thing I'm calling out is this. Kyle Shanahan, bro. You look like the Super Bowl, 28-3, bro. Remember? You scored all them points, and then you couldn't score no points, bro. You supposed to be the great offensive mind, bro. Look at what you did. You couldn't even score, bro. You need Christian McCaffrey, you need Debo, but you still got Ayuk and Kittle. What happened, bro? You could have ran a screen to Kittle. You could have ran a slant to Ayuk. You couldn't do nothing versus that Cleveland Browns. And you supposed to be an offensive guru, bro. But it looking like you missing Mike McDaniels from Miami. You gonna let your offensive coordinator go to Miami. Miami scoring 70, 40, 50. What happened to you, bro? And real deal, bro. Let's talk about the icing on the cake, bro. Philly, bro. Come on, bro.
Damn, homie.
AJ Brown.
Damn, homie.
Devontae Smith.
Damn, homie.
Goddard.
Damn, homie.
DeAndre Swift.
The fuck happened to you?
Bro, you know, this dude, Sauce Garner, didn't even play some. And they wasn't even getting the ball down the field, bro. The backup cornerback was D'ing up Philly's offense, bro. Yeah. Real deal, I'm calling out. What happened to you, Brian Johnson? You supposed to be the offensive coordinator, bro. What happened to you? They called some of the worst offenses we've ever seen. Cats want to talk about this, but real deal. Andy Reid don't even got THRU. Andy Reid don't even got Juju Smith-Schuster. And Kansas City ain't missing a beat. That shows you how you run an offense, bro. So these offensive coordinators, Brian Johnson, Kyle Shanahan, I don't know what happened to you, homie. Real deal. I ain't calling stats. I'm just calling you to your face. What happened to you, bro? Real deal.
Definitely, man. We gonna move right along, man. Like the last couple of weeks, man, been rough for us, man. I want to say I'm 1-2,
Facts.
and you might be. What are you 0-3?
Yeah, you 1-2. I'm 0-3.
You 0-3, man. We gonna get back on track this week, man, and we gonna go on a nice little streak, cause some of these games, man, they've been unpredictable, man. They supposed to be winners, and they losers.
Facts.
I don't know what the hell going on.
Facts.
So give us your pick for the week, man. Who you got and what you thinking?
Philly ain't gonna lose them back to back. Even though the Dolphins coming to town, all they people who hurt coming back. So Lane Johnson gonna be back this week. Slay gonna be back this week. They're gonna get all they're gonna be healthy, and also they're gonna get your boy the middle lineman Jalen Carter, and he wanted the number one against the rush. So Philly should do well versus the Miami Dolphins. Now I don't got them covering the two.
Okay.
I'm taking the money line.
Okay.
Straight up money line. Maybe they win by a point. Maybe they win by a field goal. But they definitely going to beat the Dolphins. Dolphins come into town. I probably got a 44-42 game. Both teams scoring over 40 points. Going to be a shootout. Going to be a barn burner. But I'm going Philly because you got two quarterbacks that know each other. One was the starter at Alabama. One was the backup. But they both played on Alabama. They know each other. They know their tendencies. So both, they're going to tell the offensive coordinator how to play them. So it's going to be a good game. 44-42, I'm taking Philadelphia.
That's ill because you know the over is 53.
Oh,
so you saying that's another lock?
That's a lock.
Yeah, that's another lock.
Lock.
Okay.
Take the over.
Okay.
Miami defense garbage and Philly couldn't stop a cold, bro. But we know, you know what I mean. Philly might have a better D. That's why I say they'll get that last stop at the end of the game to win the game. Probably get like a sack fumble.
Yeah, I'm going with the LA Rams, man, over the Pittsburgh Steelers. I want to say that the spread is something like -3, man. LA the favorite. I think offensively they got too much firepower for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh don't got nothing. Like Najee Harris ain't it. He ain't doing what he doing. Pickens have a great game every 4 or 5 games.
Right.
We haven't seen him consecutively back to back get 100+ yards in any game yet. You know what I mean? Their defense is so, but I think the Rams offense, man, is gonna overpower that Pittsburgh defense.
Yeah.
And I think they gonna way overcover, man. I think they gonna cover that 3 like stink on doodle, man.
Right.
Straight up. So, you know, I'm going with the Rams -3, and that's my pick of the week, man.
If you on prize picks too, you might need to take Aaron Donald to get 2 sacks on Pickett.
Woo!
Easy. Yo, Billy.
That's bonus.
That's bonus right there, Billy. I'm getting that to one of you, Billy, right there, because you know Pickett is a bum. He's a bum.
Yeah, facts. And you know we coming for the division, boy.
Easy. Word
up, Raven Nation. We back. You seen us in London. We back.
You already know.
Facts. But check us out, man. Tell the people social media and how to find us and follow us and all that, man.
Definitely, bro. You already know what it is, bro. You better follow us on all platforms. Tree Culture Radio on IG. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Tree Culture. Definitely check us out on Tree Culture. You already know my IG is Ace Lombardi. Make sure you follow Shoodah as well online. You know what we doing, man. And be sure to be ready for the game on Sunday. Yo, Jordan, I'm coming to the crib, bro. I'm going to be there.
Facts. And make sure y'all drop some comments in the comment section below, man. We want to hear y'all comments. We want to hear y'all thoughts. Next week, I'm going to give y'all some jewels. Next week, we doing QBs.
Facts.
So if y'all got your top 5 QBs and y'all rocking with us, drop your top 5 QBs in the comments. And what we might even do is we might even read off a couple. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to put no stats or nothing. Just give us your top 5 names of QBs, and we'll read off a couple, you know what I mean, to rock with y'all the same way y'all rock with us.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So until next week, man, it's the top 5.
Top 5.
Every week.
I want to know who you got in your top 5, because I got my top 5 ready.
And I know Ace got his top 5 ready. So who in your top 5?
Oh my gosh, is that money back I see?
Because it's the top 5 every week.